have a breaking news coming in, viewers. The BrahMos Aerospace will have at least 15% of the technical vacancies in the company. So BrahMos is all set to reserve jobs for Agniveers, a big step towards Agniveer integration, and BrahMos becomes the first company, in fact, in the country to announce reservations for Agniveers under the Agnipath scheme. So, additionally, half of the vacancies in administrative and security roles, including outsourced functions, will also be reserved for them. And the company is also set to integrate the Agniveers beyond regular contracts, including them into outsourcing contracts. And in a Republic Defense, our defense exclusive news break, we have learned that over 200 of BrahMos's industry partners will be incentivized to provide opportunities to Agniveers. That's the big breaking news we have right now, viewers. BrahMos is all set to reserve the jobs for Agniveers, and even 200 of the BrahMos's industry partners will be incentivized to provide opportunities. So that's the big breaking we have from our from Republic Defense. And Senior Executive Editor Abhishek Kapoor joins us on the broadcast for more. Abhishek, a big step towards Agniveer integration. BrahMos Aerospace has become the first company in India to announce the reservations for Agniveers.
Well, yes, that's huge, and there is a political context, because remember, during the entire general elections campaign, Rakshita, we remember how the opposition led by the Congress party and Rahul Gandhi specifically were campaigning on how they would scrap Agniveer because it creates unemployment for those Agniveers who come out. It creates a very temporary structure of recruitment in the army. Now we have seen the veterans, and of course the force is batting for the scheme. It has its origin during the Kargil War Review, and subsequently the government had announced that no Agniveer would go jobless once they come out, because the scheme is such that the absorption is 25%, though of course even that is being reviewed, whether the absorption can be increased up to 50% of the total Agniveers getting trained. But those coming out have a sense of job security now, with BrahMos now announcing. Remember, this is a defense-related PSU, and similar instructions have gone from the Ministry of Defense to other defense PSUs. In fact, not just defense PSUs. We already know the Ministry of Home Affairs has said that they would be absorbing a good amount of Agniveers in the Central Armed Paramilitary Forces, and other PSUs also. The general PSUs would also be absorbing Agniveers coming out. So in a way, it is becoming a job surety scheme and not a temporary job scheme. And that's what the government had said. Of course, BrahMos becomes the first one, as I mentioned, of the DPSUs and PSUs to be announcing. But other PSUs would also be coming in and taking intake from the Agniveers coming out. It's an important development. Again, underscores the commitment and the plan with which the government has brought in this scheme, primarily aimed at reducing the average age of Indian soldier to make them fighting fit, and in the bargain to bring in a sense of discipline and commitment and other values that a soldier has, that once they come out of the Agniveer and get absorbed in the civilian side, the civil sector, they sort of bring those values in and thus enrich the civil society as well.
Absolutely. A big push towards Agniveer integration there. Abhishek, thank you so much for joining us with those updates coming in on that big breaking and exclusive of Republic Defense, viewers. The BrahMos reserving jobs for Agniveers, and we'll get you more updates on that. But right now, we'll shift our focus to Karnataka on the Muda land scam. The heat is on Siddharamaiah, but now the Karnataka government has withdrawn